Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for November 12, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, the U.S. government has reopened after a major agreement was reached between Democrats and Republicans, reversing the Trump administration's firings of air traffic controllers who took time off during the shutdown. The deal marks a shift in the ongoing standoff over government funding and border security. Secondly, the USS Gerald R. Ford carrier strike group has arrived in the Caribbean as part of the Trump administration's campaign against Latin American drug cartels. This deployment aims to disrupt narcotics trafficking and dismantle transnational criminal organizations. Lastly, in a surprise move, the Syrian government has joined the global coalition against the Islamic State, paving the way for increased U.S. involvement in the country. This development has sparked mixed reactions, with some hailing it as a crucial step towards defeating ISIS, while others express concerns about the potential consequences for Syrian Kurdish groups. We'll be providing ongoing coverage and analysis of these developing stories throughout the day. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know what's right now. Firstly, we have an update on the ongoing government shutdown in the United States, which has resulted in over 30,000 canceled flights due to staffing shortages at major airports. This crisis is having a profound impact on air travel, with many passengers facing significant disruptions to their plans. We urge travelers to stay informed and check with their airlines for updates. In international news, we're following the escalating conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The U.S. has imposed new sanctions on two of Moscow's largest energy companies, Lukoil and Rosneft, which is likely to have a substantial impact on Russia's oil production and exports. Despite these measures, it remains unclear whether Russia will return to the negotiating table. Lastly, we're reporting on the plight of Russian musician and activist who has been facing persecution for exercising her right to free expression. Her story highlights the growing concerns over human rights in Putin's Russia, where even lawyers are not immune to intimidation and harassment. These stories and more will be covered in depth throughout the day on AIDailyPress. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, in the world of cryptocurrency, we saw a mixed bag of challenges and opportunities. Despite recent price movements eroding some gains, ongoing institutional investment and optimistic forecasts from major financial institutions suggest there's still considerable potential for growth and innovation within the sector. Next, we delved into Apple's approach to artificial intelligence. The company is taking a measured strategy by partnering with Google to leverage its AI expertise, potentially accelerating Apple's own AI development without breaking the bank. This move highlights the importance of balancing growth with caution in the tech world. Lastly, Tweety, Brown Company LLC released its quarterly report, showcasing its commitment to value investing and customer satisfaction. With a 95-year history, the company continues to demonstrate its dedication to delivering strong returns through its disciplined approach, making it an attractive option for those seeking long-term growth and stability. As I always say, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Stay informed, stay cautious, and keep your eyes on the horizon. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and insights from the world of tech and finance. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. I'm Carl, and today we're summarizing 3 critical stories that have been making headlines. Firstly, we looked at the world of investments, where we discussed the importance of a balanced approach when engaging with emerging themes in the market. We highlighted the potential for growth, but also cautioned about the inherent risks associated with these investments. Secondly, we turned our attention to space exploration, focusing on a critical issue affecting NASA's Deep Space Communication Network. A vital antenna at the Goldstone Complex in California, known as the Mars antenna, has been damaged, leaving the agency scrambling to repair it before it impacts upcoming missions. This incident underscores the fragility and importance of our space communication infrastructure. Lastly, we talked about a powerful geomagnetic storm that is forecasted to strike the Earth's magnetic field, potentially causing disruptions to critical communication infrastructure, but also bringing a rare opportunity for people to witness the breathtaking display of the northern lights across the United States. The storm, classified as a G4 or severe geomagnetic storm, is expected to impact the Earth and make the aurora visible as far south as Alabama and Northern California. These stories not only highlight the complexities and challenges involved in pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, but also remind us of the importance of maintaining and advancing our technological capabilities. We'll keep a close eye on these developing stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We have three main stories to discuss today. Firstly, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are facing scrutiny over their ability to compete with top-tier teams. With a record of 6-3 and all three losses to playoff-caliber teams, the trend is undeniable. They must address their shortcomings and find a way to overcome the hurdles that have prevented them from achieving victory against top-notch opponents. In other news, the Jacksonville Jaguars have suffered a devastating blow with the loss of rookie sensation Travis Hunter for the remainder of the season due to a lateral collateral ligament injury. Despite this setback, the team remains optimistic about his future prospects, and Hunter is focused on returning stronger than ever for the start of next season. Lastly, we touched on the power rankings in the NFL, where teams are jostling for position as the season heats up. The Buccaneers' upcoming games against the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams will be crucial in determining their postseason prospects. These stories and more will be covered in today's edition of the AIDailyPress. I'm Howard Closewell, and we'll be keeping a close eye on the developments in the world of professional sports. This is Howard Closewell speaking. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, in a remarkable breakthrough, researchers have unveiled EchoPrima, an AI model that's poised to revolutionize echocardiogram evaluations, and a novel LED device that boasts enhanced efficiency and brightness. These advancements have the potential to transform various aspects of our lives, from healthcare to renewable energy. In other news, officials in Marion County, Kansas, have agreed to pay over $3 million in damages following a police raid on the local newspaper and private homes. This incident has raised concerns about press freedom and law enforcement power, and serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting individual rights and a free press. Lastly, we reported on the recovery of a priceless painting of St. Francis, which was stolen from a church in Italy. The painting's return is a welcome respite from recent high-profile thefts of artworks and valuable artifacts around the globe. As we reflect on these stories, we're reminded that even in the face of challenges, there is always hope and always a story to be told. We'll continue to bring you updates on these developments and other news from around the world. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. We've got a few exciting stories to share with you today. First up, let's talk beauty. If you're looking for a new lip product to try this holiday season, you have to check out Sonzi. Pamela Anderson's clean beauty brand is all about spreading love and kindness, and their products are amazing. From their daily super serum to their Adapt cream, Sonzi has everything you need to get that glowy garden girl look. Next, we're celebrating the power of female friendships in Hollywood. From Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston to Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King, these celebrity duos are proof that genuine relationships can thrive even in the crazy world of Tinseltown. We love seeing these strong women support each other and inspire us all with their bonds. And finally, we're taking a moment to remember the talented actress Sally Kirkland, who passed away earlier this week at the age of 82. With a career spanning over 6 decades, Kirkland left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. From her Oscar-nominated performance in Anna to her notable roles on TV shows like Charlie's Angels and Criminal Minds, Kirkland will be deeply missed by fans and colleagues alike. Thanks for tuning in to our morning podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David to Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the vital role of blue foods in mitigating climate change. As the world gathers for the COP30 climate conference, countries like Brazil and Portugal are leading the charge in promoting sustainable aquaculture and fisheries management to reduce emissions and support global food security. Secondly, we explored the impact of citizen-led initiatives in monitoring and protecting marine ecosystems. A recent study highlighted the effectiveness of community-driven projects in tracking ocean health and combating pollution. Lastly, we announced the launch of Mongabay's new Oceans Desk, a dedicated team focused on investigative reporting on ocean-related issues. This expansion marks a significant milestone for the non-profit environmental news organization, building upon its existing track record of impactful storytelling and in-depth investigations into topics such as shark finning and corruption in marine protected areas. These stories underscore the importance of sustainable practices, community-led initiatives, and high-quality journalism in addressing the planetary emergency. We'll continue to bring you updates on these critical issues, so stay informed and engaged with the AI Daily Press. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atenature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.